we monitor this briefing from the State Department. Again, the daily briefing. We'll see if anything is a set of interest. I want to bring in Howard Kurtz, hosted the Fox News show MediaBuzz, one of my favorite shows, by the way, on the weekend.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Always good to see you. Well, your reaction, over the weekend, the liberal media made it sound like, well, this is over, nothing to see here. And in fact, we hear that it is over and that Hillary Clinton will not be indicted.
Well, I think it was irresponsible for the press to speculate that no charges would be brought because nobody really knew except James Comey and his top team. And this was, in every sense, except the criminal one, an indictment of Hillary Clinton's recklessness in handling classified information and all of that. And I disagree with one thing the FBI director said, that no reasonable prosecutor brings such a case. Just given the facts that he laid out, I think there are plenty of reasonable prosecutors that might bring such a case. But I do want to say that James Comey has a well-deserved reputation as a straight shooter. He was Deputy Attorney General in the Bush administration before President Obama tapped him for the FBI. And so his judgment was it wasn't enough there for a case. But many other prosecutors, I think, might have disagreed.
Do you think that there's going to be fallout for the media over this decision?
Well, I think what we're already seeing, and you could have predicted this last week when Donald Trump was already tweeting the system is rigged and she's not going to be charged, is that many conservatives are saying there was no way that anybody working for the Obama administration was ever going to be charges against the presumptive, I guess we can now say the Democratic nominee, because this was the last thing that might have knocked her out of the race. And you see, many liberals saying, liberal commentators saying, yeah, Hillary Clinton had really bad judgment areas. Nobody's defending, the awful mishandling of this, but it didn't rise to the criminal level. I do think that there was, although Comey says no outside pressure, there was a bit of a higher bar involved in this case by the simple fact that had an indictment been brought, that would have ended Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. So I think that because she was the target, or if any presidential nominee or candidate was the target, a close call probably goes in her favor. I think the evidence in Comey's judgment would have had to be clearly over the line to bring a criminal case. It doesn't mean his judgment was right, but I do think it's not special treatment. It's just you got to take special care with this kind of high-profile case.
Look, the good news here for Hillary Clinton is that she's, likely not going to be indicted. At least the FBI is recommending that this all stops here. The bad news for her is the things that he said during that presser today, or that statement that he made, where, he really, again, extremely careless. That she and her staff extremely careless. She was using these devices outside of the United States in frankly, countries that had technical capabilities to potentially hack into government servers or go after government information, classified information. That seems to be where the line might kind of continue for her.
Right, and not just on those points, Cheryl, but, Comey completely knocked down what Hillary Clinton, you've heard her in interviews say for months and months and months, I never sent nor received classified information. Not true, according to the FBI, 110 emails she should have known, or people should have known. So he has handed Donald Trump, the Republicans, and other Hillary detractors a lot of ammunition to use against her in the campaign. What this decision means, of course, is that this will be decided in the court of public opinion and not in a courtroom, as many of her detractors
Again,
might
this could be bad for her, not good. The Washington Post putting that out today. Howard Kurtz, thank you very much, Howie.